Show. Blah, 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 wow, wow. All right. We got a very special live episode of the Dirtbag Dan Show for you tonight. I'm already slurring my words. That means that we're ahead of schedule. Also, very important guest. No, he's not. Frak, ladies and gentlemen.
I made it out the Shade Wars. MC Dammit didn't.
Nah, yeah. Dammit was too bald for being in his 20s. People were really confused by that.
The comments, I saw a comment on the last one, just like, 1996 Franco with the inhaler and the fucking bald 17-year-old both need to leave ASAP.
1996 Franco with the inhaler and the bald 17-year-old. That's a good man. Y'all should do 2-on-2s under that moniker. I think that's the business. Actually, it's a good thing Frak's here because it pays a lot more attention to battle rap than I do. So he'll be able to help us guide through some of the crazy battles and things that have happened in battle rap this week. Also, as we've been promoting all day long, we have live, we are going to be giving away tickets sometime throughout this broadcast. One ticket to go to the actual bunker event. Maybe turn the audio off on that, dickheads. And then we will give one ticket pay-per-view. The person who was winning the in the building ticket is going to get a t-shirt as well because we don't want to ship to whoever wins the pay-per-view thing. So just be happy you get a free pay-per-view. I think that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? So at some point what we're going to do is we're going to ask a series of questions that you would have to be a fan of the Bunker and the Dirtbag Dan Show to answer. First person to answer the 3 questions correctly in the comments. And we'll be able to see because it'll come up first in the feed. That person will win either the live or the pay-per-view depending on where they're located.
Whoever's got the best Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's a Wi-Fi war. Like I was saying, you can't be like, oh, my bullets aren't as good as the other guys. Well, then you die. You know what I'm saying? So win, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We got a half an hour before we are going to get a little FaceTime action cracking with Avocado, and then we'll discuss the Bunker event more thoroughly, and we'll give away those tickets. Until then, let's talk about some news and battle rap this week. Frak, you just informed me of a very large scale battle event being canceled. Can you please explain further?
Yeah, Summer Madness 6 looks like it's not going to happen.
That's crazy. How did you find out about this? How do I know this isn't just a rumor and you're making me look foolish?
Yo, it could be URL just like disappointing everyone.
Oh, so it's URL that actually made the statement that it's going to be.
No, I think I saw it on one of those like nerd blogs or like Jay Black or one of those guys.
Okay.
But it does seem like pretty official that it's not happening. If
what's the reasoning behind this?
I mean, I don't think there's been an official statement. If it were up for me to guess, I'd think that it has a lot to do with the guys that they want on the main cards are now too famous and have overpriced themselves out of battle rap, like conceded, like you have to pay like whatever.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to get like 30,000. Hitman Holla, Conceded, Charlie Clips, Loaded Lux, Hollow, Mook. Like you need names, at least a couple of those names.
Yeah, and then you have like Big T, Head Ice, dudes that are working with King of the Dot consistently that are happy with the response and the treatment they're getting out of there in Canada. They're happy with moving merchandise, having a fan base that is not like
white people love Head Ice and Big T.
This is very true. I mean, in general, people in Toronto, which is a very diverse city, reminds me a lot of San Francisco. Except like people are even nicer and the fucking streets aren't crazy. But they do really well out there, just in general with the whole broad spectrum of people who happen to be mostly white people because we're talking about Canada. But
King of the Dot fans are diverse, I think.
Well, it's because King of the Dot is I think it's the most diverse league. If you look at URL, it's they get more views, but they're centered all in the Midwest and East Coast with some in California, some outside of the country. You got King of the Dot, which is picking up as much traction in the States as it is in Canada, and then you have this whole all these people from Don't Flop who have picked it up.
Australia.
Exactly.
I was in Amsterdam, and I was at this like really sketchy hostel in the middle of the red light district, and the concierge recognized me from my battle with Coma, and he was this like street dude from like Amsterdam who who like at 4 a.m. was just hammered, and he just ciphered with me. But he says he's a huge King of the Dot fan, and he buys all the pay-per-views. So
yeah, so
I knew it
I
was.
think I'm not surprised that they would have a hard time getting not only the big names to come down on their prices, because those dudes are on TV now. You know what I mean? And when it comes in Conceited's case, I know that King of the Dot, he gets paid what he gets paid. He's not adjusting his price for King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? They're just meeting his demands when they can in order to have a big battle. Obviously, him and Dumbfounded was well worth whatever investment they put in. That's a 5 million view battle in less
than... It's like $200 on YouTube.
You don't know that. You know what? Actually, base monetization, a little fun fact for you people out there in the world. If you don't have like some kind of a separate monetization deal, here you go. If you were just like, if you had like the base monetization deal with YouTube and you own the content you put on your channel and you were monetizing it from the start, I think 1 million views is like $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But a lot of times what happens is the bigger channels and even the smaller ones have like a company that optimizes that channel, and they take a percentage of that money too, which is usually well worth it. Like it definitely is in our case, but that cuts into the overall whole of the thing. So yeah, I mean,
I think the other problem is like, although the talent is getting more and more famous, like Smack itself is the same venue. There's the same amount of, like, nothing changes about the situation. It's still Irving Plaza. They can only fit a certain amount of people in.
I got you. Like the athletes and their value grew, but the actual like ability to capitalize on that hasn't grown. And the only way it has grown is with the pay-per-views. That's the only thing that's like a new avenue,
which Smack hates doing.
And that is like
that's a stifling thing.
It's the backbone of the bigger events for the King of the Dot, because like King of the Dot has they're bringing in a lot of fans day to day on YouTube, enough to keep the engine moving and everything. You know what I'm saying? The big events, they go so far out to please the fans and to put together these big cards. It's often like those pay-per-view numbers are what at the end of the day, like, you can only sell so many tickets inside of a building. You know what I mean? You can only fit 1,500 people in most venues that were doing battle rapping. Especially once you get beyond 1,000 people, it really gets hard to control your audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that extra 5,000 buys, even if it's at half of face value of the door, or 10,000 or whatever numbers are coming from the pay-per-view, that shit's going to make all the difference when it comes down to being able to throw a large-scale event.
And that's why guys like Clips and Conceited can still do the big events in Canada, because, they're getting that.
Well, King of the Dots, obviously, like, they're willing to break bread where URL is not, if they can't get the same guys to do the same battles. Because it's not like they're not trying to put together, Iron Solomon and Charlie Clips is a fucking huge battle. That battle could have happened on URL easily. You know what I mean? Those are two dudes that made their bones on URL, basically.
Yeah. Every time Iron Solomon battles a URL dude, like, some dude noticed in the forum that everyone asks him, "You Jewish, right?" So every time, like, "Isn't you Jewish?"
Yeah. That's
shout out to the Iron Kike Tyson shirts that Iron Solomon's selling through King of the Dot.
Yo!
If I bought that home, my mom would be so disappointed in me.
Yo, that is such... Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna... I'm not trying to hate, but I feel like you should really only sell that shirt to a pretty small demographic of people. Because it's not only like... It's also got to be like a self-deprecating Jewish male with a pretty good sense of humor.
Right.
Like, I don't think like that's the only demographic that is going to buy that shit.
See, but that's good. Like, that's a big market for battle rap. I know a lot of self-deprecating
I guess,
Jews.
right. There's like enough of those.
And like most Jewish men are self-deprecating and don't really, like, you can't really offend a Jewish person because we don't really have any institutional racism.
They're not trying to go up and target with those.
But
so it's like,
for every self-deprecating Jewish kid, there's a stern Jewish mother who's going to be really disappointed in them for buying the Iron
So they
Kike
gotta be
Tyson
in college
shit.
and not live at home. They gotta be in college and like live in the dorm, right? Because if they live at home, or if mom does that, catches that doing laundry, she's gonna fucking
take down your blacklight posters. No iron cake.
Who is this Iron Cake Tyson? Oh my god!
Stop singing your battle raps and go to your room.
You're gonna be an orthodontist. What kind of orthodontist wears a shirt that says cake on it? All right. We're really doing it, guys. We're doing this live. Okay. Speaking of, why don't we talk about that battle? Why don't we discuss that that battle, Iron Solomon versus Charlie Clips, because that's the latest release from World Domination 6, King of the Dots, last gigantic event. That was the main event for this first day. Yeah, it was the first day main event. Crazy energy in the building. Another one of those battles where I'm always amazed, and Iron Solomon is definitely way more. I think people are surprised when Clips comes with 3 full rounds, especially when it's not like a URL main stage battle. So for him to live up to the expectation, and Iron Solomon always does. Like, it's always amazing that he could be in that position where it's like, you better be fucking good, man. Like, all eyes are on you. We know that, like, you signed a 3 battle deal contract and shit. Like, you're the real deal. Like, you better be worth your fucking, like, what, you know, the clout. And he definitely every single time lives up to the reputation that he put out there. I thought that was a great battle. I said 2-1 either way. It really depends on how you take the ball round. You know what I mean? Like, if you're one of those dudes who's like, oh, pause, man, he repped about his balls for a whole round.
If you're that dude, though, and 6'8" Head Ice is in the right there in the front row
just
being
dying.
like, talk that gay shit, that's gay fire. Like, like, how could you, like, for any homophobic dude, if Head Ice is down to hear some gay ball bars, then how are you going to posit it? Like, that should be whatever Head Ice thinks is, like, not gay. Like, that should be the line for what you say pause to.
What did you think about that battle? Who did you think took it?
I think Iron Solomon got a 3-0, but, like, I think...
You hear this guy? I think Iron Solomon got a 3-0.
Okay.
Alright.
I think Charlie Clips is one of my favorite people in battle rap. And I met him, and he was so funny, and he's so good on Wild 'N Out, and, like, he's fucking wildly talented. But on the other hand... Like, his a lot of his shit is just very ABC, like, and I think that's a good thing because he reaches a very big fan base with that shit, and like the fact that you can predict it, like the way Hollow broke that down, is like that's a cool thing. That's a very marketable style. That like But like I think in this battle, I think Iron just I don't know. I liked the whole battle, man. So like it was a nobody for sure, but
I think I gave Solomon pretty clearly the first. I gave Clips pretty clearly the third, and then again, like it comes down to like whether if you think the one ball shit was funny. I think this is what I think about the one ball shit. I think the one ball shit was like, it was like Peter Griffin hitting his shin. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's funny. And then it stops being funny because it's annoying, and then it starts being funny again, and it's even more funny than it was the first time.
It's just really easy to write about. Like, Clips just doesn't really, like, he doesn't put too much time, so he's like, oh my god, he probably just thought of the balls and the nuts and all the wordplay he could do. He said, this will probably take me like 5 minutes to write.
Yo.
But,
he really did it, man. He was really, like, and I feel that he definitely has, like, a much simpler style, or a much more simple approach. But I think that oftentimes in battle rap, when you're able to make you don't have to like do a lot of fancy wordplay to make a bar hit. I think those are some of the most effective bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Iron is like that maybe wasn't his best performance, but I think like the run he's on right now and the fact that he's like King of the Dot, like got a new top tier guy in the last year, and like he's just been like really killing it, and like. The way he like freestyled in like I was actually talking to him outside the battle, like he was like running bars with me in Madflex, which was super cool, and he was like talking about Tourette's because he's like, that's how I used to watch out for the new West Coast guys, is I used to catch Tourette's battles and shit, and he's like, but I could never do that. I don't freestyle anymore. I don't have the ability to freestyle. Me and Maflex were like, okay. And then he gets to the battle and he like says all this shit about like like the Bonnie battle just happened. He's like, I'm gonna G-check this dickhead like.
Oh yeah.
And Bonnie did Sharon. And
well,
he said,
his like
he said the caps right back thing like 10 seconds after Head Ice caught Cortez's.
Yo, he did hella in the middle of the round freestyles.
Yeah, that's
which is
crazy.
The hardest shit to do. You have to have such a mastery of your 3 rounds to be able to like stop in the middle after a set of bars, throw some shit in, and then go back to the script. Like that's why you always see rebuttals at the beginning or the end of a round. That's like the key time to do that shit, because then okay, I got my shit out. Or before I start, I just throw this in there. Yeah. Definitely fucking bonus points every time somebody does that shit.
I wonder if his mom's disappointed in him for his... Like, he
has
a Jewish mom somewhere watching his battles.
Yeah, okay. Cool beans.
I like the one where you battled the shirtless guy on the streets. You were more appropriate then.
Or you think he's like... She's like rocking an Iron Kike Tyson shirt, like just out shopping and shit. She don't give a fuck. She's like, yeah. Alright. I can't see the, I can. Live chat. There we go. Alright, cool beans. And we have, how many people watching right now? 111?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, we only had 75,
75
yesterday, but we were just doing a test. Cheers. Well, one of you motherfuckers is going to win pay-per-view pass, and one of you is going to win tickets in the building. But none of you get this Patron. That's for me. So, what else? Battle. Let's talk about Daylight versus Mike P. A URL battle. Was that the traffic event? Was that URL West Coast?
No, that was a Born Legacy.
Oh,
which is like
yeah. Okay,
URL's version of the bunker.
Gotcha. And what's the general consensus on that one? Because I feel like I'm biased towards Daylight. I thought he 3-0'd that fucking shit. He was fantastic.
The general consensus is 2-1 Daylight.
Okay. I thought the fucking Street Fighter round was incredible, and like the way he was doing is like, should I keep going? Should I keep going? Like that shit he is gassing. You know, Daylight, when he gets in his bag, he's a tough motherfucker to beat.
He will say like the most boo-boo line right next to one of the most brilliant things I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing is like a lot of times like the boo-boo lines are so boo-boo that they're hilarious.
Funny. Yeah, he said like, Snapchat filter, I'm dogging you in your face or something like that.
Yeah, dude, that's the best. that's hella good though. Like you're like, that's terrible, that's fucking, to me that's perfect. Snapchat filter.
But then he did this whole he did this whole like 20 bar scheme, like talking about different snake species and then relating it to how URL is like for like people just like gas stupid shit. Like he's like so brilliant at the same time.
Yeah, he really does, and that's why I think like people have a hard time distinguishing whether or not like the antics are genius or fucking him being lazy and like a way for him to like not write. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times he has like he'll make such a strong point in you know like a set of bars to make you think like, oh, there has to be some deeper layered meaning to why you're doing all this shit. I remember that was the most frustrating thing to Pat Stay.
Yeah.
Like, after the slave master battle and shit, like when anyone would be like, no, you don't understand, like he's doing this.
Yeah, so
like,
you trying to say that to him,
yeah,
and then he like automatically he was dissing like all your like double time songs.
Yeah.
All your songs are double time.
You fucking suck.
Oh my god, he was so gay with me in Canada. Because he blocked when I battled Coma, he was Coma's friend, so
yes.
He blocked me on Facebook. So then I had an interview, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm a fan of you," and he like messaged me, and I was like, "Oh, cool." So then I saw him in Canada, and he like gave me a big hug, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick! One of my favorite battle rappers." And the whole weekend, he would just follow me grunting and stuff, and like he walked into the men's restroom like right before my Step Easy battle. I was peeing, and he just comes at me with the selfie. He's like, How many inches? How many inches? Oh my god! I just felt way too dominated, dude. But good guy, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna do a bit of stand up at the event, but obviously time became a factor, and it would have been terrible to like have replaced any of the battles. But one of the things I was gonna say was, the drawback of coming to these King of the Dot events live, aside from the possibility of being sexually harassed by Pat Stay. I'm like, no, I'm just joking. They're just joking. That only happens if you're Sharon. But the only drawback would be that you don't get to see me on the pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was like that was a segue. I was using Pat's grabby hands on Sharon as a segue.
All as a segue to be like,
yeah, look
Dirtbag Dan.
Yeah, that's how we roll, baby. Okay. Shouts out to Cody Brown, who's back preaching the gospel of O Solo.
Why?
He was out here hard last night. Like, O Solo is the one the Lord chose, clearly. And at this point, I'm not even arguing anymore. I'm like, all right, I don't have any fans that are that devoted. You know what I mean? I don't have one fan that's that devoted that's going on other people's shit like Dirtbag Dan is the man. You need to understand this.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. Frak does that shit.
Yes, I do.
It's different, Frak. It's different when I ask you to.
Every Smack URL release, bird bars.
Bird bars. If Dirtbag Dan.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Wait, but Mike Peever's Daylight. We were still talking about that, right? Yeah, Daylight I think got one. I think the thing about battles like that is people said it was super classic in the building, and then they get on footage and people were kind of underwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Which in my opinion makes it like the opposite of the bunker battles. Like I think the bunker, like those are the two small room events for both the biggest leagues, right?
Yeah.
In King of the Dot, the small room events sometimes are a bit dry live and like a little awkward, I think.
But
in the stealing. But then on camera, it's like perfect. It's like 15 minutes. There's no advertisement. It's just like the most like sweet piece of like entertainment. And then,
hold on, keep talking.
Hey guys, it's just me and you here.
I'm not leaving. I just my little dog is acting like a little cunt at the door.
And then Smack in the Born Legacy. It's like it's fucking classic in the building. Everyone's gassed on it. Their reactions are 10 minutes a fucking second. But then as soon as it becomes a thing on camera, it's impossible to watch because it's an hour long. There's all these reactions that like. Now Daylight looks worse because people reacted to his reach of a line and reacted for 5 minutes. So now we have the time to be like, oh, that line sucked.
Oh, that wasn't that. Why are they reacting?
Exactly, and then we start hating on Daylight as a. So I think it's like the opposite, whereas like I think the small room URL events offer like the sickest live experience, but like on camera they're a bit like dense to get through.
Yeah.
Whereas the bunker is like the perfect thing for being at home.
I'll tell you what, with the bunker, as far as the, like, how it's structured as an event, it's so much easier on the battlers, the staff, the camera crew, the fucking people, me doing the pay-per-view, because it's a 5-battle card. You know what I'm saying? Everything's there's a lot of breaks, but they're scheduled breaks. You know what I mean? Everyone knows, like, and it's just, once you get more than 8 battles on the card, it becomes, it's almost like you're guaranteeing yourself like at least a 6-hour ordeal. Right. You know what I mean? Like with the bunker thing, we're able to get those done in 3 hours, and it's really 5 to 6 just really good battles in your face.
And that's not to hate on the bunker's live experience, because people sleep on the bars, kind of because of how like big the room is.
It's weird night to night, but it'll like, be like
when
Friday
you're there.
Night, like I remember the one time I was there, like the opening the GZ card, they wanted bars,
right?
And then the next night, like it was the exact opposite thing. You know what I'm saying? What was that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. I was just I agree with that. I think the bunker is actually sick live. Like it feels like you're at a barbecue and like you're with all the homies, and like it feels like. I mean, how I imagine as a battle fan that like the old grind time West Coast events.
And we're rolling. It is okay. It's exactly how they were on a smaller scale. Because it used to be that, but there was fucking,
hella fools.
1,500 people at the maximum at like MOB and shit like that. There was a lot of fucking people. So, but it was crazy too.
Even in LA, there was that many people?
No. Those are the Bay Area ones, the Oakland Metro.
Yeah, they need
ones.
to have some type of event in the Bay still, you know, like.
Well, I think San Jose is really the only place where we can have one right now because it's the only place where we've consistently done battles, and you can't just like go to. I mean, okay, so Fab's doing a big event in Oakland. Fab can do a big event in Oakland for sure. He can, but understand that audience is not going to be perceiving those bars in the same way that regular audiences do. And I think that Fab and Arsenal is a prime example of that. It's a whole different
the crowd
set
was
of fans.
different.
Yeah, it's a whole different set of fans who are coming from a whole different set. Like, they're not the people who are watching battles every day. They're the people who catch a battle here and there on World Star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not the ones who watch battles every day.
They're the ones who saw Disaster Punch Math and that's it.
Exactly. Well, like, or just as far as King of the Dot's concerned. You know what I mean? And they caught like a few like rounds here and there on World Star of fulls.
Yeah.
Like it's just
this Fab event is. I'm curious about it because he's only bringing New York URL dudes and Daylight.
Yeah.
So like, is Oakland like what Oakland crowd is gonna come out to that? Is Oakland
come out to anything Fab puts on? I feel like he can't.
But
he can't
why
do wrong
not? Why not? I mean, shout out Mr. Fab because he just he's the man.
No. I get you. Like,
but why not use the local talent then? You know.
Okay. What then? My question is who? Passwords.
Frak, passwords.
Pass for sure, right? Like
pass for sure.
I have a feeling that Pass was reached out to. I would be really surprised.
Yo, who is the street talent from the Bay Area though?
Dude, this is what happened. The leagues moved away from the Bay Area in 2010. So, and until I started Battle of the Zay, no one was fucking working on talent out here in the Bay Area for that long of a gap.
Does Oakland really not have that many street battlers anymore?
No, fools don't. They make music out there.
Yeah,
it's a mixtape hustle. It's not a battle hustle. Battle hustle doesn't exist. Fools don't really get how you can make money off of that shit. And you can make a lot, and you could. It's easier to make, like this, like make it appear as though you're making money making music than it is to do it during battling. Because you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't go hand in hand with the nature of like the Bay Area.
Our particular Bay Area rap hustle is a lot more on like the high fee, like the low bass shit. Now that everyone's fucking biting, but like. That style is less synonymous with battle rap than a lot of styles are, so that means those lanes just aren't really together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like intertwined in a way like in a lot of other scenes it is. In the East Coast, the URL is intertwined with the mainstream.
Yeah.
And all the way up to King of the Dot in Toronto, where fucking Drake is at events.
Real.
You know what I mean? But then there's also this. And you got like people like Danger Mouse floating around, just like
even in Atlanta, like Bow Wow and Nelly go to shit and stuff like that.
But on all levels, you know, people watch battle rap and are fans of battle rap and shit. I think a lot of people. It's been going on for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where are we at on time? What time is it? Oh, we gotta call fucking Avocado. All right, so. Let me see if we can get this shit cracking.
Sweet. Make our shirts in the tanks.
For Avo? To show respect to the god? To the one?
Ooh, surprise there.
Dang. Okay. Should be on
Still going.
TV. Yeah, we is. Let me just get this going with the avocado.
Boy, I got my money. Okay, boy, I got my money. Is anyone doing funny comments and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna spend a lot of time on comments after we talk to Avocado. So, alright. Kyle Avocado.
Connecting.
Kyle Avocado.
Dude, you might have to go LTE.
Hey! Oh, can we not hear you again? What happened? Do you have headphones on, Kyle? Wait, hold on. Nope. Oh, it's my fault. Watch, I got it.
Yo, Dan, I might go LTE in here. Because the Wi-Fi seems to.
No, look. You go suck on a fat baby. No, I'm just joking. Kyle, talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me check. Sam, 1 second. I'm gonna listen to the boy real fast. Drop my Wi-Fi connection. See if that improves our ability to
You might
communicate.
have to call him back after you do this.
Cool. Boom. All right. Cool. We're here. Are we talking? How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'll be.
Wait.
You're not.
For the boys,
You
dude.
turn
Oh.
Wi-Fi off. You're not on Apple
Why?
TV.
Where? How am I?
Oh.
How is this? Oh, do you need Apple TV to be on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
All right. Hold
All
on,
right.
Avocado.
Okay.
You
All right.
might be glitchy.
All right. Are you on the phone still?
Yep.
All right, but you're not on the TV. No, let me change that.
Okay.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I've got my.
Frak, why don't you be entertaining for 2 seconds, you shit?
How's everyone doing?
All right, cool. We're back on the
Oh.
TV. All right,
Yeah.
talk to me.
Yo.
Oh, all right, cool. We did it. We're there. How you doing, buddy?
Good man.
Okay, we're spotty with connection, like a classic Dirtbag dance show fashion. Remember that one time we kept freeze frame? Get out of here, Frak. Remember that one time we kept freeze framing, and then you would be like stuck in the funny faces and shit on the show?
That was a time.
Hopefully it's not too choppy. Talk to me about the bunker event and fucking putting this one together. How you guys came up with the main event for this one, which I think is a crazy oddball battle, especially since Ines is someone who we haven't seen out yet, but I think we've been talking about seeing in King of the Dot.
Yeah. Well, usually we're gonna do battle, but since there's those mega events on, we can't really do every month. So we break and then it is.
God damn it. Oh, we're losing you. It's just like
can you
super
connect
choppy.
Apple on TV on LTE?
No.
Yeah, you gotta be Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you gotta be Wi-Fi.
Can we?
I'm lying in. I'm lying in for my. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. Watch this shit.
FaceTime
I'm
on the
gonna go.
laptop?
No, I'm gonna go inside, and you guys are gonna see me and Avocado on the TV.
We can't really see you, but it's like
You'll be able to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll
Yeah,
be able to
that's
hear us
actually
both,
genius. Yeah.
right?
So if you go sit inside, they'll probably be better.
Can you hear me from the? Will you be able to hear me on the speaker though?
No,
Oh.
Yeah, you. Would.
not on.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't.
Meltdown.
We're figuring this all out.
You could.
What do you think? What do you think?
You could call me.
You can just do a voice call with him.
Yeah, let's do a voice call.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, let's do that. We'll just do a voice call with you because that'll be way better. How about that?
You can,
Alright,
you can't
sounds
just turn off.
I'm gonna
the-
put a picture of your muscles on the screen though. I'm gonna put your muscles on the screen and then I'm gonna voice call you. Bang. Problem
It was
solved.
kind of working at this last
It was
second
like working
there.
right.
No, but it does that. It does that shit. Hold on. So let's get a picture of Avocado on the screen.
How are you gonna do this?
Watch
God.
this. So I'm just gonna Google search him.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Which one? Which picture? That one? Just the classic Avocado?
No. I say go to the other one.
Classic Avocado?
I guess so.
Okay.
I would have gone the more douchey one and like zoomed in on the steps.
Yeah, that's what you would do. Because you're a bad person. You see all the people I've been calling FaceTime audios.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a pretty crazy card in October.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do this because they're gonna see his number. And I don't want people to see Kyle's number.
Oh yeah. Anyone have any questions for me?
Yeah, why do you keep putting a water bottle in front of the camera, you douchebag? That's stupid.
Man, I thought I was doing pretty good.
You're not. You're blowing it, man. But it's all good. We're only live for everybody, so.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
Someone just texted me to dance. Who is this? Oh, this is
Yo.
Yo! Okay, cool. We got you. I'm about to put the picture of you on the screen. The classic screaming avocado picture.
Put a picture of Clayton on the screen, not me.
Oh, okay, Clayton. All right. How do we find a picture of baby Clayton?
I
Okay.
can send it to you right now.
Okay, text me a picture of Butters, and we'll put that on
Can
the
you
screen
guys hear that?
instead. Right now, you're on the screen, but you text me a picture of Butters. Okay, so talk to me, Kyle. How did we put together this bunker event? How did you come up with the main event for this time around?
So basically, I have like kind of a focus group of people that sort of keep me grounded and in tune with battle rap in general. Because like I've been watching battle rap for so long that I think my opinion on it is kind of like a little bit biased and skewed. So oftentimes, when certain guys become popular, they might not be my cup of tea. Not saying this main event is not my cup of tea, but I have a group of people that I kind of go to and like, what would be a good match? And I know a lot of people have actually been asking for this match for a while. And to be honest with you, I've tried to book Ines for every single fucking bunker event. He's been scheduled for the past two. And it just situations happened that he couldn't come through on. So, this one was one that I actually heard on Angry Fan. I think he suggested it a while ago, and I was like, holy fuck. I'm like, that's a really good idea. And then in my little focus group of people, they brought it up after Magic battled Iron, and I was like, damn, that's fucking awesome. And, like, it was kind of just like a dream match, and then we were like, yeah, let's do an event in October and then one in December. And then when we started kind of planning out matches for October, I just reached out to both of them. They were both down. I was like, all right, fuck yeah, let's do it.
I think those are two guys, too. Ines always, he's such a performer. He puts on a crazy show. And B Magic has just been, every time he's came out and done a King of the Dot battle, he's been fucking on fire. So it's kind of like a no-brainer that it's going to be a good battle. And it's a very... it's a style clash too, because I think Ines he has a much more simple, big punchline approach, and obviously B Magic is like one of the best pens in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think what they both kind of have is like they both have like rhythmic momentum and like basically overall aesthetic of being very fun to listen to. Just say anything. So it's like they could just rap for like however long. They can rap any verse, and like it doesn't really matter. Like there's no like crescendo or hitting. It's just fun to listen to them rap. So it's like it's finally getting a battle where it's like both battlers are good as fuck at rapping in general. So.
Did you send me that picture of Clayton?
I can't exit out of this.
Okay, never mind.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, never mind. He's got it. Frak is doing a great job of being he's doing like the Jamie job right now, or the secretary. So what's up?
Yeah, I mean this card is like it's cool to me because like this card kind of came into fruition the same way Back to Basics 3 came about. Is that I just slowly started hitting up people that I wanted to be on the card, and I didn't really know to what capacity, and they were all down. Like, kind of the same thing that happened with Fresco last time is like, Fresco is the type of guy that's in super high demand, but, he has a pretty busy real life that keeps him, like, not really being an active battler all times.
What is he doing? Just like working out and gelling his hair mostly, or just upper body, never leg day? Like, he's never had a leg day in his life, and he just gels his hair a lot. That's what I feel like.
Watch his Donald Trump interviews.
He's pretty busy, so, like, I hit him up every now and then, and, like, it's like a special time when he's like, yeah, I'm down, I want to battle. And that's exactly what happened this time. He was like, I'm down, and then I was like, okay, well, let's get an opponent for you. And I kind of just threw out QP as, like, okay, this is not going to happen because they're in the same crew. But they're both with it. And I was like, okay, this is awesome, I don't know. Overall, to be honest, man, I think, like, booking battles right now is becoming a little easier because we're starting to book battles that make sense in the sense that they'll be good battles and there's no, like, weird fucking story to them, Like,
right.
there's no, like, oh, we need these two top-tier guys to battle just because they're to see who's more top tier or to see who's, this, that, or the other. It's just like, B-Magic is good at rapping, Enes is good at rapping, watch them battle in a small room environment, and it's going to be fucking awesome,
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's funny because the UFC is at a point where, like, they're realizing that the belts don't matter and there's names that people want to see, and oftentimes, like, being a championship fight stands in the way of that. But because the nature of battle rap is that there's no really, like, tier, like, established tier system or hierarchy or anything like that, so, like, it's always going to be what matchups you want to see. Like, that's always going to be, like, the paramount thing. Whoever texts, like, anybody could text me anything right now and it'll flash up on the screen. It's dangerous.
Don't say that.
It's dangerous. The picture that's on the screen
Yeah,
I
right
think
now,
like eight people just texted him a picture of Clayton.
dude, it's on the screen right now, dude. It's a picture of Clayton and a statue of John Cena doing, like, the touch the elbow thing. Like,
Oh, my God.
yeah, it's
Clayton
real.
just wants to be in the show.
Shout out Clayton.
Clayton's on the show so hard right now, bro. He's at Madame Trousseau's just, like, getting it. Look, he's really getting it. Okay. All right, so what else? Fucking Heartless is on this card. This is a battle I feel like I put together, and you stole from me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, it's been interesting for me to look at these battles because a lot of these guys have come to me about being on the card, and I think that's kind
awesome.
of speaks volumes about the past 3 events we've done at the bunker, because I just think people are kind of fucking with the vibe of them overall. So
Dude, it's the quality of the video, I think, is really what is selling it to the battlers. Like, a lot, especially dudes like Heartless, who, like, he's not in it for the West Coast experience. You know what I mean? Like, he's watching these battles, and he's like, that's what I want my shit to look like. You know what I mean? So, he hit me up and was like, I want to get on a BOTZ card. And I was like, hell yeah, maybe we put you against something like Madflex. And I was like, you should holler at Avocado. I was like, here's his number. Call him because he probably could use you. And then I was talking to you about something else like that week. And I was like, Heartless wants to battle. I think that's... And he's a name that you forget out here. Like, he's like... But he's someone who you could put against almost anyone.
He's probably pretty bummed that he couldn't do a Battle of the Zay and he has to do a King of the
No. You know what? He told me after he booked this, he said, I still want to do a Battle of the Zay battle.
Hell
so we're still going to get him out for sure. Just got to figure out who to put him against. But he's someone who you could put against almost anyone, and they're going to be like, oh, hell yeah, I'll battle that dude. Like, he's not a guy who was shy away from.
He's super down to battle in general. And that's the thing that I kind of like, that I've kind of been experiencing a lot with this card, is that a lot of people that have been hitting me up to battle kind of aren't on some, that doesn't make sense for me at this point in my career, I need a bigger name. A lot of them have kind of been like, well, if you think that would be a dope battle, I'm down. And I'm like, fuck yeah, finally people are coming around to that, because it's like, a lot of matches on paper don't really make sense, and they're kind of head scratchers, but then when they come into fruition, it's like, oh wow, that actually turned out fucking awesome.
I'm drinking one of Lush's beer chelada things right now.
Those things are fucking gross, dude.
I just made this Modelo hella spicy, boy.
But yeah, I mean, the thing about the bunker that I'm really enjoying at this point is that, kind of like what I'm saying is that not only like the quality of the video, but I think like just the overall atmosphere is finally getting expressed, and people are finally picking up on like what I was trying to do originally, which was making a venue that not only like we can control all the characteristics of it and kind of the factors, but also making it kind of this exclusive club, essentially, to that where you go to see battles happen and nothing else really matters, and it's like a certain type of battle will excel really far there, and if you put these two people in this environment, there's going to be no fuck shit involved, and it's just going to be about the battle and nothing else.
I went to do an open mic at this place called Wang's out there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And the manager of the place was like, he's like, oh, I'm a big fan of battle rap or whatever. And he fucking bought me a beer and shit. And he was like, how do I get into a bunker battle? And I was like, just give me your number.
That's crazy.
I was like, give me your number.
Like
I'll
you have to
text
go
you.
on a scavenger hunt and then.
But yeah, like it's definitely that kind of vibe. I feel like people are like, how do I get in? Like it feels like an exclusive kind of club situation.
And it's the matchups too, I think, that are just like so like seasoned, and they're like really for like the hardcore battle fans, you know, especially this card. I feel like people often like compliment Avocado for like the amazing like video and like presentation, but like not enough people give credit to like the matchups and like how like weirdly amazing they all like work out and shit. Do you like what do you think? Is there like how do you understand man poems to the point to where like you know what will work so well as like a camera guy? Like what about you?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Like that's why I have this focus group of like people that are well more seasoned than I am. You know, I'm to be fucking just blatantly honest with you, Frak. Like a lot of battles I watch and I don't understand 99% of them. like battles nowadays are like this layered wordplay scheme stuff that I'm just like, okay, I guess that sounds like this athlete.
I didn't see Dragon Ball Z episode 13.
Yeah, so it's like I try. Like honestly, Daylight versus Mike P was tight and everything, but I didn't understand like 99.9% of it. And
Yeah, dude, me
that
neither.
might make me dumb, and I'm cool with that. But I'm not trying to act like I'm some like fucking wizard or ultimate tastemaker of battle rap matches. I definitely have a large group of people that I consider well more versed in being tastemakers than me, and I'm very grateful for that. And they're the ones that have helped me come up with like solid matchups like Cicero and Cali Smooth and stuff like that. That I think people might at first be like, what the fuck? Like, why is Cicero getting Cali, or like, why is Cali Smooth getting Cicero? But just wait till that battle happens, man. Like, I guarantee that shit is gonna fucking be awesome.
Well,
Bro.
Cali Smooth inspired Tupac, so
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
Well,
self-explanatory.
yeah, Cobra hit him up, so it's like you can only know what magic is 10.
Why would anyone want a beer to be this spicy right now? It's crazy.
Now,
That's right.
Dan, the problem is there's too much. Like it comes with too much
Oh, shit.
prepackaged spice.
Dude, the watermelon one I liked a lot. I liked the watermelon one, but holy shit, that one's gonna turn my shit bright red, and in both like figuratively and literally. I feel like. That's spicy, bro. Your little Jewish body can't handle this. You're allergic to peanuts and
Well,
cats and dogs and shit.
That was a fun episode. I have to use the restroom now.
So what's your what has been your favorite bunker battle so far of all of them?
Like a singular battle or the whole
Singular.
Shit, man. I mean, I think honestly, I don't know, man. That's kind of a layered question, but I think probably Thesaurus Daylight has been my favorite one, but like a personal favorite that I don't necessarily think was like the quote unquote best battle, but I liked it the most was probably Dose versus Peanut.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this comedy show we're going to do before the next bunker, because we just locked in all the performers for it. Like literally like 2 minutes ago, I got a text from Laughing Stock, who's actually going to be doing some stand-up comedy. So,
Fuck
yeah, right, dope, right? And I hit him up. I felt like it was a no-brainer with his experience with the bunker. The concept of the show is jokes over bars, ladies and gentlemen. It's a straight-up comedy showcase, and it's half comedians, half battle rappers doing stand-up comedy. I'll be hosting the showcase. On the comedian side, we have like the whole squad, or at least a grand portion of the Roast Battles squad from Comedy Central's Roast Battles, including Brian Moses, who was the host of the roast battles on Comedy Central, and he did the red carpet for the roast of Rob Lowe that they just did. And
the guy who lost to Sharon.
No, yeah, Jamar Neighbors is also going to be performing as well, and that's the guy who battled Sharon. He was in that movie Keanu, and he also is a part of the Wave, who are basically in every roast battle. They're the group of people that run up and do all the crazy shit in between rounds. And then along with them, 3 of the other homies that work at the Comedy Store, including my boy Frank Castillo, who's from San Jose, who lives out in Hollywood, works at the Comedy Store. Dude's fucking hilarious. So
are any battlers doing sets?
this is and on the battler side, we have myself, FLO,
Nice.
Laughingstock.
Hell yeah.
The producer of the Dirtbag Dan Show, Rory Campbell, is going to do a set, and Carter Deems is going to be headlining for the battle.
Fire.
And we'll go back and forth so that we don't disappoint anybody too much. We'll go comedian, battle rapper, comedian, battle rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking flames.
Yeah, super dope. And it's everybody. The comedians are super excited to be able to step over into our world. You know what I mean? And I'm super excited for y'all because I've seen these guys do sets, especially like Jamar Neighbors is so fucking funny. When we seen him perform before he battled Sharon, I was so fucking worried for Sharon. I was like, yo, this guy is going to destroy him. And their type of humor, because they're in that room up there in the belly room, and when they do the roast battles, there's no fucking line. Like they take it to the same kind of places that we do in battle rap as far as taboo nature of the content. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not afraid to say some super racist jokes.
Andy looks like he looks like Adam Lambert's backup dancer. Too.
Oh, fucking Sharon can't not rap. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be great. And Carter Deems doing stand up. Come on,
Amazing.
If y'all not like Carter Deems and Laughingstock doing stand up, I'll be doing here and there. I'm gonna be hosting, so I'll pop up and I'll be doing jokes here and there. And then FLO is gonna come up from Oakland and do a set as well. So
In the bunker.
yes, at the bunker the night before, and everybody who has already purchased tickets to the bunker or who's going to purchase tickets to the bunker will get tickets to that show at a reduced price. So
did
Yep.
bomb.
Did Bonnie hit you up about Carter, Bonnie, or how did that get set up?
Well, she's been. I remember a while ago in Talkback, she asked for it. But you know,
She wants to touch his dick.
Huh?
She wants to touch his dick.
I bet Carter's gonna wear a cup or bring some type of like protective belt to like fend off the.
But I mean, to be like pretty frank with you, I'm really careful about who I set up against, or not who I set up against, but who, like, if we're gonna book a female battler, I really dislike right now the thing that's going on about this whole like fucking circus act of putting like females against males and making it about that, like
Misogyny.
Like a card coming up.
Like Sharon versus Bonnie, or the entire fucking QOTR versus Fresh Coast card you're talking about?
Maybe that. Like, dude, it fucking.
Misogyny is
battling,
hilarious,
just another
bro.
person battling. Like, I'm not really fucking with how it's like, oh, it's a woman against a man. So I'm not really that amped to put just anybody against Bonnie. And I feel like putting Peanut against Bonnie, Peanut took a classy route against her. And I knew that it was going to be more about who's the better rapper.
And obviously Carter Deems is going to take an interesting approach. He's not going to do the same old shit.
Yeah, he's not going to call her a cum rag in front of like 500.
That's my favorite part! That's my favorite
And have
part!
that be quote unquote cool. Like,
Bro, I thought it was
so-
cool. That's where you and I part ways on that river, brother. I'm like, I'm going to this fork where she's a scumbag, or he's a scumbag, and she's a cum rag. I'm like,
Dirtbag Dan just like chest bumps some Canadian kid as soon
Ugh!
as
bro, we
Fuck yeah!
I was like, yay! Put your milk in a
You
bag.
used to not be able to vote.
Done. He's like, did you like that,
But
Dom?
yeah, I mean that match I think is like a comfortable one that it will be fun in a way that's like not
Comfortable, like not like the spicy beer I'm drinking.
exactly.
Oh, you want to give away this ticket?
Yeah, how do you want to do that? Do you have the questions in front of you?
I
Or are you
don't,
just gonna,
but I'd remember him. I damn near remember him.
Yeah, I mean, I remember him too. I just-
You remember
how are
the
you
first
gonna-
two, and I remember the last one. So what we'll do is we'll ask these questions, and then Frak, can you log on to the live stream right now?
Yep.
And the first person, how are we gonna do this? Do we need like a pencil and a piece of paper? Should we get a pencil and a piece of paper and you write down the name of the person or what?
Me?
Yeah,
The first person?
the person who answers the question.
Yeah, but how do I see the comments?
Oh, you go to live chat. There should be right there at the bottom. It
Scroll
says
down.
live chat. There you go.
Alright, that's for you guys as well.
Shut up, Frak.
I mean, does Frak know the answers though?
I know the answers. Oh yeah, but if you don't know the answer, Sway. Okay, I'll do it. Frak, I'll use your phone to do it because I'm the best. I'm the best ever. I'm the one the Lord chose. Hey, Avocado, I'm the one the Lord chose, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I was looking for a writing implement. I'm gonna run inside and grab one. Frak,
Alright,
why
let's
don't you?
keep talking to Avocado.
Yeah,
He's my friend.
Have a conversation.
So we talked about Carter Bonnie and the two main events, Fresco QP. What about Reverse Live Rosenberg Raw?
I mean, I've been wanting to get Raw in the. If you kind of notice, man, I like Philly battle rappers like a lot.
Yeah, man.
So I always try to get anybody from Philly in there. I went out there and filmed Raise the Stakes.
Is it Tanks or Philly battle rappers? Which one are you gonna go with?
Who? What in battle rappers?
Bro Tanks or Philly battle rappers? You have to choose one.
Oh my god, man, probably Philly battle rappers. But yeah, man, like
He's allergic
I'm
to
a huge
beautiful
fan
babies.
of the Philly style in general.
He's
So
allergic to beautiful babies.
yeah, like I've been wanting to get Raw in the bunker for a minute, and it kind of worked out with his current travel situation that he's got. That it just lined up. So, and Reverse is a guy that I think is dope all the time. So I just thought they would match up well with each other.
Just spicy kiss.
Yeah, that's an awesome matchup.
Give me a spicy kiss.
If you
Yeah, I fuck with it.
yeah, if you're ever trying to get a bill collector in the bunker to battle someone, let me know.
Give me a spicy kiss.
Again,
The boy wants bill collector for some reason. So
He wants to battle
so
me.
ruggedly. All right, Avocado. I'm ready to do this shit. Let's ask these fucking questions, bro. It's my dog.
All right,
Her name
man.
is Lily. She's a wiener dog pit bull, and she has the hiccups because she gave me a spicy kiss, and he's allergic to pets because he's. Now let's go.
Being gay means you have allergies.
It's the same thing. Genetically, you're genetically gay.
Damn.
so Dan, do you know the answers to this question though? Like,
Yes, I
the
do.
Questions that I gave you earlier.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Don't
All right, so do you want me to go first with the first two questions, and then you'll do the third?
Yes, I'm ready for that. Yes.
Okay, so the first question is, what was the first battle, the specific battle, not the battle event, the specific battle that happened at the bunker? The second question is, what is the specific battle, not the battle event, the specific battle, the first one that I ever filmed?
The first battle, the first a cappella battle you ever filmed, right? Not the
Yeah, the
first.
first acapella battle.
The first
Right. I did
grind
film-
time battle, let's say, that you ever filmed.
Yeah, okay. I will say that. It's a grind time battle. What was the first one that I ever filmed?
First grind time battle Avocado ever filmed. Also, first a cappella battle he ever filmed. Also, the first bunker battle.
First bunker battle
Yep.
ever.
Nobody has answered the questions correctly yet. What? Are you reading that? Are you laughing because someone said AIDS versus Magic Johnson? Event was at the Rumble in the Jungle.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Nobody has gotten it right yet.
I think I know the
This
answer to
Cody
both.
Brown said "Oh Solo" versus "Oh Solo." Greatest answer ever. Someone's got half of it right.
I know the first bunk. I know both of these, I think.
That one's right,
That's
right?
funny because I did
So
not
people
think
are
these
getting the
questions
first
were hard.
bunker one right, but no one's getting the other one right at all. Okay, someone's got. Okay, so we got. So you got, but you got to say them both. I've seen both the right answers, but you got to say them both together.
Really? The first person with both?
Well,
Don't
yeah,
you
because
gotta
no
put-
one,
don't you gotta say the
no
third
one person has said both of them
You
either.
gotta just do
You
one
gotta-
at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do one at a time then. All right.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, but do we have 3 things to give away?
Who answered the first one?
No, we'll do one at a time.
Well,
The
then you
first
gotta go
person who
back
gets
and
all
look
3
who
right
wins
is the
the
one who
first one.
wins. So the first question is, what was the first battle filmed at the bunker? Go.
Well, some of them I've already got.
No, a bunch of people got it already.
Yeah, so who's the first dude that said that?
Okay, first one is right now is fucking Robo.
Yeah.
Okay, Robo got the first question right. Who else? Who else? All right, Jason's on board.
Everyone's gonna look at that and just put the type in there.
Yeah.
Jacob. Well, we only get the first 3.
Okay.
All right.
Second question is
So only those 3 are in the running now.
no.
What? You gotta say all 3 questions, and someone has to put all 3 answers in the same line.
I'm giving it to 5. I'm putting 5 people in.
Okay.
Okay, Azza. Okay.
It's gotta be just random.
Squeaks. Yeah, no, I'm picking randomly. Okay, cool. All right. Squeakadelics. Okay, I got 5.
But no one's got the second one right.
No one has got the. Oh, no, a few people got the second one right, but nobody who got the second one right got the first one right. I'm trying to.
Nobody got the second one right? That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking legend. They
Should we
should
give
know.
them a hint?
No. A couple people got it afterwards. We just got to ask it again. So stop answer. Don't answer any questions yet because I'm trying to get all the names correctly. Right now I got Robo, Jason Roberts, Jacob. I gotta get Jacob's fucking last name, wherever that the fuck is. I got Squeakadelics, and I got Ozza. Yeah.
Alright, I knew both, dude. I would
Okay.
have won this.
All right. Well, and you really need to wait for me to ask this question because you're gonna be bummed when I ask it and you already answered it. All right. So people keep answering it. Who was in the first battle that? This is just hard. This is hard to do like this.
You know, like that part in SpongeBob when Patrick Star goes into his mind and a carton of milk just falls.
Yeah,
on the ground.
that's what
That's
happened.
exactly.
The carton of milk just fell over in my mind. Everybody's answering the same question, but
That's the second one.
that's what I was asking. But I don't want to eliminate all these other fucking people from answering it.
That's why you gotta.
Why don't we just ask one really dope question about the fucking podcast, and the first person who gets it right, the absolute first person, is the one who wins. That's the way to do it. Fuck all
Sorry,
this
Robo.
bullshit.
I thought Robo had it, dude.
This is how we're gonna do it. The first person who answers this shit correctly gets either the live ticket or the pay-per-view ticket, depending on where you're at. The question is, Cadillac Ron had an incident in a grocery store with one of his disabled neighbors. What was his name? Nickname. Bobby, Mike Brewer gets it first. Mike Brewer. Where are you at, Mike Brewer? Mike Brewer, throw up your email, Mike Brewer, right now.
Wait, Mike Brewer. Is Mike Brewer going to be able to go to the bunker?
Well, we're going to find out. Mike Brewer, let us know where you're from and throw up your email right now.
And if he can't, does the second person go?
Wait, well, hold on. Fuck! Everybody's throwing in their shit all crazy.
Piss out my ass.
Stop.
Have I tweeted to you or something?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
Message you on Twitter about his email. Don't put up in chat.
Why? The people are going to attack him?
Yeah, give him hate mail.
People are going to send you hate mail, Mike.
Sign him up for.
But everyone's going to pretend they're Mike Brewer if he doesn't just give me his email.
He sent it in chat. I got it here.
You got it? You got Mike Brewer's email?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got your email. We got your email, Mike. Where are you from, buddy? Let us know where you're from. Oh, I got his email. I see his email. Where are you from, Mike? Are you from...
soloatgod.com.
Oh, soloatgod.com is the best.
What was it? Wait, what was the third question going to be?
That was going to be the third question.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask another one depending on whether or not Mike is on the pay-per-view or coming to the real thing. Mike, you're from SF, so are you going to come? Mike, do you want to come to the thing live or do you want the pay-per-view code?
Come on, Mike.
Oh man.
What? This is cool, man. We're interacting with people live. Oh, yeah. Don't laugh at what they say, bro. See, I'm immune to chat shit. Like, I've seen these people write the craziest
Because
shit.
you can't read.
Bro, how would I be doing this if I couldn't read?
He
Slowly.
says he's going to the event.
He's going to the vent. Mike's going. Okay.
Let's go.
All right,
Mike.
next question.
Go.
Another one?
We got an email and we got a fucking person coming to the event. And that dude's also getting a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, pay-per-view motherfucker doesn't get a t-shirt. Just putting that out there right now. Okay, so what is the question? Definitely going to be a Cadillac Ron related question. Ooh. What's a good Caddy Ron related question?
First battle? No.
Ron's first battle.
Most viewed?
Oh, I would have to look that up off the top of my head. I'd have to look at all.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of tricky. That one's layered.
Like most viewed? Yeah, it's a layered question and shit. Okay, here's a good one. Another one that only fans of the show will really know. The producer of this podcast, Rory Campbell, has been stuck working on a music video for Cadillac Ron for what song? First person to write the name of that song
Easy.
gets a pay-per-view password. They said, who did he slap? That's too easy of a question.
Who did he slap?
Anybody know? Name of the song. Fantastic Cadillac! Austin B! Austin B wins! Austin B wins! Austin B wins! Austin
No,
B.
someone said it way before him.
Who said it?
Cinema
Cinema
Gunk.
Gunk.
Where?
Scroll up.
Young cinema gunk.
Where?
Yo, let me know when that guy sends over his info. I have one last thing or announcement to say about the bunker that I actually haven't told anybody yet.
Why don't we just...
Fucking shit. I'm excited about that. No, look, Austin B's the first one that said it on my shit.
On ours, it was Cinema Gunk.
Yeah.
Where?
Right after who did
Well,
he
right
send
when
me
you asked the
now?
question, it kind of froze.
Dude, this is some Steve Harvey shit.
Cinema Gunk with an exclamation point on it.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
All right, Austin B. You did
Austin
win.
B is Miss Filipino.
feel
And
like
she's
a
gonna
bitch.
have to go sit down while cinema gunk.
I feel like a bitch right now, man, because it's Frak's fault because it's Frak's phone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Yeah.
on the computer it's Cinema Gunk.
Yes.
All right, Cinema Gunk, send us
Guys,
your email.
too.
Send us your-
Austin. Sorry, dude.
Cinema Gunk, send us your email, you dickhead.
Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Austin, send hate mail to Cinema Gunk.
Rob Cinema Gunk if this is your
He stole your fucking shot. He took that shit from you.
King of the Dot says they'll hook both of them up.
Oh, god goddamn King of the Dot. They're so good. They're so fucking good. Look at this hat. You see this? It's New Era. Spicy beer. Things are looking up these days, gentlemen. All right, Avocado. Let's make that one more fucking fabulous announcement about the bunker and something that you know that we don't know.
All right. This October, at Battles of the Bunker, October 29th, I am flying out none other than the Grizzlemania 2 damn hype man.
No, what?
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. So, the best hype man in history, I'm flying to the fucking bunker to watch Ines versus B-Magic.
Dude,
Fair enough.
I don't know what to say about that.
That's all you have to
I
say.
guess the only thing I can say is, damn.
Was that person in a wheelchair?
Is that person in a wheelchair?
No, he's not. He's not in a wheelchair anymore.
Oh, that was just at one point in time.
Yeah, he's on, he has, something wrong with his foot. He's on crutches.
Could
So.
you guys set up a wheelchair just to bring back that feel?
Yeah, we might have to talk about that.
Oh, he's gonna get a front row seat. His contribution to Grizzlemania 2 is like the best thing in the fucking world. I loved it.
Dude, that's so awesome.
So fans, we encourage you, show up to these events and do something stupid near the camera. Because in 10 years, you might get flown out to an event.
For real.
Oh, all right, Avo, we'll let you go, and then we're gonna fucking do some fucking questions and answer shit with this audience, and then we're gonna quit this shitty live stream before fucking
All right, Dan.
my dog gives Frak hives and he fucking scratches his little vagina to death.
Alright, Dan, Frak, thanks for having me, guys.
Hey,
Go back
thanks.
to work.
Hey, thanks. Clayton's been on the screen the whole time. You're the man.
See ya, Ava.
Peace.
She's a fucking man, dude. He flew out the damn guy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? Okay, so let's.
Oh my god, these comments.
What are we gonna do? Let's hear it first. Let's go to the screen. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? No, I'm not talking to you. I was talking to the TV actually. Sorry.
Not the dogs. I don't know.
Oh, the dog? Oh, the dog is gonna fuck you up. Frak is hella scared of it, dude. This is the first person I've seen actually be scared of my dog.
I have allergies. I've reiterated this multiple times.
Yeah, but you're like scared because he was barking at you. She was barking at you.
Straight barking.
She's a beautiful
I've
girl.
been barking.
She barks at everybody. She's damaged. She's damaged. Okay, they found her in a box. It's a wiener dog, pit bull. They don't know. She's a product of probably a very strong rape scenario, if you think about it. Because they don't know. It's either a really rapey pit bull or a really slick wiener dog talked his way up into that pussy. Talk about it. Talk about it. So let's go to comments, and then we're gonna fucking wrap this catastrophe up at an hour and a half. I think that's a fine way to do it. I got some text messages.
Someone asked if anyone participated in the Amplify battle and how was it?
Oh shit! Let's talk
Which
about
is
the
a-
Amplify battle real fast. Okay, yeah, that shit was hilarious. It was fun. First of all, Fab was on there for like an hour freestyling before we even started, and it was fucking dope.
Just in his house, just shirtless freestyling.
Dude, he's
gassing.
He's just fucking like, he's got so many real life bars. He has an endless amount of real life bars.
Just a plethora of experiences to draw from.
Yeah, it's crazy shit. So that was fun. And then Fool started rapping. I thought SM had it in the bag.
Well, to explain what it is, it's like this like website that I'm working for. Then I'm trying to bring like rappers and rap battles to, and like for all the dudes out there, battles they tryouts or the rappers, we're gonna be doing hella like ciphers and rap contests on this live streaming
Yo, giving
website.
away cash, like to people who win. The person who won this got $500. SM, who got second place, got a microphone. Third place got a SoundCloud Pro subscription.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
and
I
it's
think
gonna get bigger and bigger.
we're gonna do a production contest. You were talking about fucking.
Oh yeah, producers out there too are gonna do like an NPC. Like we'll give you all the same sample, and whoever can flip it the best, and there'll be big prizes for that.
Download that app, Amplify, Ampla.fi, because there's going to be times we're going to be able to live stream contests, and the way we do it was we voted online for the people who win. They just put numbers, and there were people there that were calculating how many people were voting or what the average votes was for everybody, and SM was they were just freestyling, and people would throw out words, and they'd be like barring out. There was like some technical difficulties here and there, which is like kind of par for the course when it comes to live. Oh, dude. One of these cats was legit the Mexican wolf boy from Weekly World News fame. Like, had hair up to his eyebrows. God, I can't even
Still
tell
got the
you.
picture.
I was like, I'm just saying fucked up shit in between anyone's rounds. Shouts out to Robo. He was killing it. And then when the scores came in, I never seen anybody so deflated immediately by the responses of the audience at one time.
Here's a wolf boy.
Oh shit! You have a picture of that. Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
Put it back, brother.
No, look. Can you see that? If you go, can that screen lift it up a little bit? You see that?
Yeah.
Your boy was rapping, dude. Your boy was the Mexican wolf boy of Weekly World News fame. He was in the mix.
Carter Deems was in it too, and it was competitive because he got fourth place.
Carter Deems got fourth place. Meraki was in it, who got third place, right?
Dude, the most fucked up thing is that like the website is like a new app, so it posted the stream afterwards. And me and Dan were muted in between, like while rappers were going, we were muted so you couldn't hear his comments, and he was just being a dick to everyone. And you could see the past streams, but you can see all that commentary now. So hella rappers went back and watched all the footage and started hitting me up like, damn, Dirtbag Dan didn't seem to like my shit. And I was like, oh, sorry, man. And then I went back and watched it too. And like, while this kid was rapping, he was like, he was talking about how he's from Eugene, Oregon, and Dirtbag's like, of course he's from fucking Eugene. Looks like he's named Eugene. Eugene from fucking Eugene.
No, old boy said he was like, yo, and I love hip hop, and I do it for the heart. And I just threw the pillow and just walked away. And then boom, he fucking went back and watched that. So he's like watching just me watching this shit. I'm like,
throwing a tantrum.
And then I come back and he's like, philosophies of Socrates. And I'm like, oh, fucking Socrates. Because wherever there's philosophies, Socrates is right there behind him. It's never happened in the history of fucking battle rap. Or rapping in general. Or freestyle rapping, I'm sorry. Yo, what was the other thing? There was another moment where I fucking kind of fell out. Besides the Mexican wolf boy. And besides Meraki. And besides Robo when the scores came in. There was some other fucking like... There was one other super funny moment to me. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Oh, the guy who won was super flippity ribbity statue of liberty bibbity bobbity boo. But he was
gassing though.
He was Day One Effects, Dawes Effects, like 96 gassing on these hoes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a written one, so it's just not all freestyle, fucking hippity
Yeah, because
rippity.
freestyle rap. Oh, that's what I was laughing at. Because somebody won. You were like, he's the best freestyle rapper. I was like, that's like winning the Special Olympics. That's fucked up. Okay. Let's ask more questions. But yeah, download
Oh,
the
you
app.
want me to look at
Ampla.fi. No, I'm gonna do it. I don't even
you
trust
got it.
your judgment anymore.
Uh-huh.
No, I do.
Any questions, everybody?
I don't know if it's taking a long time for me. You want to go ahead, grab a question. Hey, baby.
What is it?
Hey, Bebo Dobbins.
Okay. Any questions, guys? Who do you want on the next bunker card from a debut? Is that like a GZ guy, or like do you mean like someone who's never been?
I suppose
on
it could be. I suppose it could be both, right? Who would I like to see battle at the bunker that I haven't seen battle at the bunker?
Yeah, that's
I would
the
like to
question.
see Hollow battle at the bunker.
For real.
You know why? Because he's my fucking favorite battler on the planet Earth. Bong. Caitlin says I'm mean. What was I doing? Who was I being mean to?
Probably the kids in the Special Olympics
I
who tried
was.
their hardest.
All right. Let's see.
Frak's haircut is hella sunny bamboo circa 2003.
Okay, yeah.
No one gonna talk about
Frak
Frak's
sippy cup. He keeps putting it in front of the camera like a dumbass.
West Coast.
Who would Frak hope to battle in the rookies versus vets? Who would you want to battle?
Wow, that's a good question. So apparently a mysterious vet has already chosen me, and they're not telling me who, and I'm really curious. So I don't know if I have too much of a say in it. If I were to have a say, I'd say Kid Twist and Cheddar Cheese I think would be the best all-around battles. I think they that would be good, like in terms of styles. The person I think I want to battle the most is Sharon, because I think the other two guys could probably beat me or it'd be really close. Sharon, I feel like I could fuck Sharon up.
No, that's why I like the kid. Sharon's a fucking psychotic. He's a what is he? He's a fucking suicidal retard, bro. Like you can't do shit to a suicidal retard. I think you better rethink all that shit, homie. Because Sharon,
Yo, but
I know
who better
him.
to go against a suicidal retard than a kid who's allergic to everything?
Okay, fine, all right, but he's. I'm just saying it's dangerous, bro. Like you're playing a dangerous game when you deal with people like Sharon. He's fucking and he's like one of those autistic kids that can play Mozart note for note. Like he's an idiot savant. He was built for this.
His
shit.
actual talent is freestyling. Like,
But
he's the only autistic kid who's like, it ends up doing something that actually like.
He was built
gets
for
you
this
pussy.
shit. I'm just saying he was built for this shit. He's a force to be reckoned with. But I trust your judgment.
Wow,
And
they're putting their money on me in the comments.
Hey, you know,
Fuck yeah.
I like you, kid. I trust your judgment. I didn't say I think you'll lose. I'm just saying he's no light work.
No, not at all.
All right. What we got more questions? Top 5 movies of all time. No. Nope.
Oh shit.
Come on, man. It's too hard. I like a lot of movies. I'll tell you what. The television series has killed the movies in the modern era. It's hard for how do movies compete with TV shows when they got fucking 10 episodes and you just fall into a show hole. Frak's total daily calorie intake. Get the fuck out of here. What URL battlers would you want to see on KOTV? Mike P?
No. I think Tay-Rock would be cool to see against like Roan or Sharon or someone like that. I'd like to see Loaded Lux versus Immaculate. I think both those guys are super smart.
Yeah. That's a good battle.
Fuck, who else is there? T-Top. Dude, that guy's really cool. I think he would be good against like, one of the more swaggy dudes from King of the Dot.
Cyborg future champ of what division? If they make a female 145 division, yes. But she can't make the cut, so not at 35 where it counts. And you know why they don't have a 145 division anymore? Because Gina Carano don't fight anymore and she was a pretty girl. And they need a pretty girl to hang every fucking division on. It's fucking sad. Because why don't they have a 185 women's division? You know why they don't have a 185 women's division? Because at 185, women don't look like women anymore. They're fucking buff, they got no boobs, and they're just fucking each other up. It's just like dudes, except they're not fighting as good because they don't have the upper body strength. Fucking real spit, y'all. That's some real shit. So Cyborg, she missed out. She shouldn't have beat Gina Carano's ass so bad that she beat her into movies. She should have let her, or like, what is Gina Carano's? She's in Deadpool and shit. She don't need this shit. She didn't need to get beat up by fucking that chick whose clit is probably like as big as my fucking knuckle. She don't need that shit in her life. She got probably a pretty little box, and fucking Cyborg's got a fucking knuckle clit out there kicking her in the face on the ground and shit. I watched that shit live, bro. It was terrifying. It's like watching a pretty girl get beat up by a chola, like just like a monster chola chick with the eyebrows painted on, just like kicking her in the corner and shit. I've seen that too in my life. It looked the same to me. Next question.
John versus Pat Stay. John versus Pat Stay got announced today. It's happening in Atlanta.
I thought you said John Jones versus Pat Stay, and I was just
John
Jones. Oh shit! Oh baby, are you hiding behind me? Oh, there's
In
a
the
puppy.
arms
you
of the
okay?
angel.
Oh my god! For just pennies a day, you get Stave Lilly from getting fucking stepped up by a drunk.
High ass owner.
Oh,
Looking
God,
like the
baby.
guy at the party who gets the dog high.
How you doing? No, I would never. I would never. She can't even eat human food. Look at this. Look at this baby.
But
Frank, don't touch her.
yeah, I won't.
Okay, go on, man.
John
Pat Stay.
John versus Pat Stay got announced on Don't Flop in Atlanta today.
Sorry, I was so mad. I thought they were talking about fights and fighters.
That should be a good battle. Not really. I think Pat will probably win. I think it's Pat looks like a neo-Nazi, and John doesn't believe the Holocaust happened. So that's an interesting style clash.
That. Oh, hey. The kid's good. Fresh
I
with the
think Pat will
commentary.
take that pretty easily.
What? I wanted to bite the wax on the table. Okay. I don't know. I think Harambe will take it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Frak versus John. I'm down, dude. Winner gets to decide if the Holocaust happened or
Oh,
not.
okay. Am I happy that
And if he
Connor-
wins, like all my family, half my family comes
Dave
back
Harvey's
to life.
getting all his questions answered because they piqued my interest. Am I happy that Connor is fighting Eddie, or would I rather him fought GSP? He has no business fighting GSP. GSP would beat the fuck out of Conor McGregor. I don't even care. That's ridiculous. That's a natural welterweight who could fight at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Like Conor McGregor is a heavy featherweight. You know what I mean? He's a guy who bullies featherweights because he's big. At lightweight, he wouldn't be able to be the champ. You know what I mean? So like I don't know. I think Eddie's gonna put him through the fucking ringer, honestly, because Eddie's a guy who could stand in the pocket and take a lot of punishment, and Connor's the guy who punches himself out. So look for Eddie Alvarez to fucking close that fight in the 4th or 5th round, because I think he can take shots. He can take shots up there with Diaz, and he's gonna sit in the pocket and he's gonna take those shots. He's gonna give them out. And by the time they get to the 2nd, 3rd round, Connor's going to slow the fuck down like he always does, because he's got that packy fucking Brad Pitt from Snatch style where he throws everything into every punch. Just, and it's dude, if they hit you, they fuck you up, but only if you're a featherweight. You know what I mean? Like, I guess you're better off with a lightweight than you are with a GSP. Holy shit. All right, sorry. This is a battle rap show. Who do you think would win if Daylight would battle Loaded Lux?
Wow.
Daylight really wants it, man. He's been like calling for the Lux battle for years.
I think Daylight is actually like, if Daylight was in hip hop, he'd actually be a conscious rapper. Like he's like a very like, he just trolls so much that no one kind of realizes that he's like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
I think he would take that battle very seriously. I think Loaded Lux would just have all these angles he could take. I think that'd be sick battle for sure.
Yeah, I would love to see that battle. I'm a huge Daylight fan. You know, shenanigans or no, I just think like the energy he brings to battle rap. Oh, the torch is on. I was like, what? Dude, what's that noise? Can you find another question?
I think Loaded Lux is really fucking good too, though.
I think it goes without saying. You don't even need to say it. You know what I mean? Like, the guy's he's widely considered one of the best, if not the best. Which is I think a big part of that is not performing a bunch. I think people like Arsenal were widely considered the best until they fucking, went out there and got what they deserved and made a bunch of money off of it, and you put yourself in positions where if you do 90 battles, you're gonna fucking choke one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to everybody. It's happened to everybody who's done a number of battles. And Lux is someone who we've seen have stumbles, and he's only had like fucking 10 battles on camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that like greatness comes with lack of battles. Mook is the same way. You know. If he battled all the time, Mook battled as much as these other dudes, he would be
Dude,
his stock would be a lot
I want to
lower.
see Mook versus Hollow just so someone can take him down to earth, and like Hollow is just like the perfect guy to battle him.
I think Hollow is the reason that he's my favorite battler is because he's found a way to both be in the game consistently and
Still maintain that mystique that he's like.
yeah, like he's still like one of the unattainables. You know what I
Right.
mean? But then he's battled for pretty much every major league in never took him more than a year or so off out of the ring. You know what I mean?
And he could perform for any crowd, and like
Anywhere.
if you put Tay Rock, who's like the god of New York, and you put him in front of like 15 white kids that don't flop in one of their small room events, they'd be so confused. You know, Hollow could literally do that anywhere. You know, what I
Hollow
mean?
definitely. I don't know. Like, without making any kind of like general analogy, I'll just say that he's the most versatile of all the battle, and it has been since he was battling. Awkwards and at the airliner. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like he's always been a guy who's been willing to take more risk and plays to more audiences than most.
I couldn't. I tried to get him set up to do the amplified thing, and he couldn't really set up the tech. So we had like a super awkward phone conversation, but still LOM all day.
Fun times. He's fun, man. All right, well, we got more questions. We're gonna wrap this bitch up in a minute here. How many people we get?
What happened to like the Irish Rasta and Logan from Canada and all those guys?
A lot of them, dude. They're from other countries and places. Like they're either like asleep or they don't.
No, but they don't send you videos anymore.
No, they hella do, but we can't play videos.
Oh, for the boys.
We're live.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be back with a pre-recorded episode 91. We're gonna get back on schedule. We're gonna record 10 more episodes of the Dirtbag Dan Show as is before we kind of reformat ourselves as we always do and structure into a more a podcast that's gonna be somewhere in between this and I obviously like we're just working out all the live kinks and shit. Eventually we're gonna be able to pop in graphics. We'll be able to have a strong connection both line in on the computer and with our interviews and shit like that. It's a lot of shit to work out. So
I think I see a lot of Battle of the Zay tryout battlers from different accounts asking who's your favorite Battle of the Zay tryout battlers. I also see someone ask when is Battle of the Zay.
January. BOTZ7. January. Crazy card. 2-day. Think about a rookie rumble.
Rookie Rumble?
Think about a rookie.
Yeah,
rumble.
there's some sick guys.
Think about a rookie rumble. Think about 2 days and having a rumble both days. I feel like that's something we could do, and it makes us unique. So, spicy beer, 3-0 spicy beer right now. Honestly, holy shit, I'm gonna poop this.
Happy birthday, Megan Lunha. And Frak for the chain, word. Damn,
How many people did we get in?
People are being nice to me.
Right now it's 103.
103. So what was the peak?
When you're asking questions, like 127.
Oh, beautiful. It's great. This is really cool. Really cool. So, and we
What
have
about
them,
Big
too.
K versus Solomon? That's a good battle.
And that hasn't happened yet.
Nah.
No, that'd be a great battle.
I want to see Iron Solomon versus Hollow, and I want to see him versus Thesaurus too. I think he owes that rematch to the culture. I'd like to see Big K versus like Tay Rock or someone like that.
Someone's asking when the tryouts are going to be. The tryouts will be same week and as the event, as always. The first half of the day of each day will be tryout battles. That's how we do. Y'all keep it lit. A lot of people, I think, are they like the tryout system that we put out there, and they definitely don't mind paying the tryout fee because they recognize that.
It's like getting a little music video made for yourself.
Fuck. Like how and for what? For $50 to try out? You know
If
what
you're
I'm saying?
trying, and
That's
to way more
crazy.
subscribers than your YouTube
You know,
channel.
yeah,
would have
exactly.
if you
So
made
it's like making a music video that at least 1,000 people are gonna see now. Like, good luck. You take $1,000 and make 1,000 people see your music video.
For
Like,
real.
good luck on that. You know what I mean? Like
World Star, I
not
think, is
only-
7,000 to get
and
on.
that's and what we do
Not that I've
is we
tried.
take all that tryout money that we get from those guys and we take half of it and we give it straight to the camera crew. And we take the other half of it and we fucking flyers, posters, pay for the battles that headline those events so that people fucking come, because the tryout battlers a lot of times are not bringing fans, which is the most important fucking thing, honestly. And it's like obviously for those of you who are like making the journey, that's not something you can do in the building, but that's something that you can do online. And those people, the people who develop a fan base, the people who bring fans to events, the people who bring views to videos, those are the ones that are going to get opportunities.
And to anyone complaining, listen to SM's third round against Robo, where he breaks down how hard it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was.
And this is like Robo came up in a system that was designed to help battle rappers advance. SM came up in like the time when
Take
there was
your money
no
and stifle you.
There was no opportunity in the West Coast. There was no people that were creating opportunities in the West Coast. So
Now it's the complete opposite. Now
100%, especially with Gully like being an actively like recruiting, damn near globally.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's so many leagues like me. I'm not the only person that's doing what I'm doing. So there's so many other people that are out there trying to just bring people up so that Goalie can see, so that he can put them on cards, and then eventually they can work their way onto main cards. You know what I'm saying? And it's a process. A lot of people ask me like, how did I do it? It doesn't apply. I did the first West Coast battle ever. That was the question that a bunch of people fucking answered right and didn't answer right. You know what I mean? Was that the first Avocado battle that was ever filmed was me in the corner. So like when shit took off, I was just a part of it already. So it's way different now. It's so much harder. You have to work your way up a system that is established and somehow be better than all of these kids that are trying to do the same shit as you. You know what I mean? We were figuring out what the shit was 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I guess. Now it's like it's firmly established.
You guys were in the reality show, and now when it first happened, and now it's like a million people are trying to make spin-offs, and
it's like the first season of Ultimate Fighter, where like every fighter that came off that season got a contract. Some of them were champions. Rashad Evans had a belt. Forrest Griffin had a belt. Like fucking Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner damn near made the UFC. But those dudes now, like 20 seasons later, it's all champions, and one of them gets to fight Demetrius Johnson. Or like one season back, none of those dudes have a contract anymore. It got to the point where like 90% of the people that were on the show weren't getting contracts in the UFC because like there was so much. They were throwing talent at the fucking reality show because it's dope. The concept of that is the best. Someone gets to fight. Every episode, these fools live in a house, and then every episode they get to fight. Fuck. Dude, can we work that out with fucking regular dickheads? Because that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need a house where regular dickheads live in it, and then at the end of the week, it's like, oh, you get to pick who you want to fight, and be like, yo, Tammy's been acting like a fucking cunt. She finna get roped. I got choice. I won the challenge. I won the fitness challenge. That bitch been talking shit all day. I think I can take her.
Men and women.
Oh, it's co-ed for sure, dude. It's definitely co-ed. Because there's going to be some dude who just gets his ass beat by a woman and humiliated. She's like a Jits champion. She's just going to fucking piss on him. Dude's going to have to live with that in public. That's what we need as a society. You know what I mean?
are you still talking about fighting?
Spicy beer, man. The beer gets spicy. The conversation follows. You know what I'm saying? Man. Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it. We're the best. What time is it?
We the best, man.
Alright, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap this up.
Cuckoo.
It's 39. We gotta round it off to a nice round number. So 45. And then you guys clap me down. So like, stop. Time. I need time. I need time at 45. Alright?
Okay.
We'll ask some more questions.
Yeah, what's going on?
Dan always talking about fighting, but his only offense is kickflips and backflips. That's so true, bro. That's so accurate. All right.
Female battlers just shouldn't battle the guys.
I think. Oh, you know what?
Let's talk about this Queen of the Ring versus Freshco.
I don't know because battling, I think, is not a physical sport. So there's no female shouldn't be as good as good at it as the gentleman. But at the same time, like I generally don't want to hear women rap a lot. Like it's not what I like. But this is the thing. I'm not a woman, so I imagine that like women want to hear other women rap sometimes because they identify with that shit or not. But the fact that the audience for battle rap is primarily dudes, it makes it an uphill battle for women because they're trying to appeal to an audience that they generally like.
And a lot of battle
can't
fans,
appeal to.
A lot of battle fans have 0 women in their life, so they take out their angst
Frustration
on Bonnie.
Yo, I love when they're like, "Yo, Bonnie's ugly." That's the funniest shit.
My verse has no ass, bro.
Dude, the funniest shit. Bonnie's ugly. I'm like, yeah, all right, guys.
She wasn't ugly.
Sure thing, guys.
She was super hot.
It's just like, it's ridiculous that y'all would say that shit. It's fun. It's like, it's just funny.
Yeah, but I think
people on the internet treat things like that. Like,
yeah, dude, I'm surprised at battle fans sometimes how fucking stupid they are. But I think
it's not a battle fan thing. It's an internet thing. People are like that with the Kim Kardashian.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh my god, she's disgusting. You see her, she's so nasty. This picture, she's got cottage cheese thighs. You're like, yeah. But end up in a room with that bitch. You're just going to be like, whoa!
Boing.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's just that it's retarded that people, that it's something about like the internet gives you this like your god complex where you're just like lording over.
And the fact
the
that
people.
like,
You're like, oh, look at this bitch. Look at this bitch dancing for my amusement. Touch that little white boy's dick, you stupid bitch.
And then I think that in the same way that those dudes don't have women in their life, a lot of the racist battle fans only have white people in their life. So
that is a weird, like, I can't fathom racist battle fans. That to me is like,
dude,
racist battle fans are like like Sean Penn's character in that karate movie. What's the karate movies from the 80s where they're like in the Olympics doing karate and shit? And Sean Penn's like a racist cowboy, but he somehow knows karate and shit. Like, I don't like Chinamen, but I do karate. It's like, that's retarded. How do you are you into something that's essentially like was created entirely
on one hand,
by
I get
one
it,
culture and be like racist against that same culture? That's fucking insane.
On one hand, I get it because it's like
that's insane.
It's like the last place you can't be PC. So like, I mean, you get to
fools still think that like when they see racism, it means like it's it's not in the sense of humor. It's like
well, even that, but like just the whole like Trump culture is like just saying whatever the fuck you want. And I understand why that would attract a racist person, but at the same time, it's like hip hop and like that's like the opposite of that. So I don't know, it's confusing to me.
No, yeah, that's crazy. That like a racist battle fan to me is the most obscure like thing that best of the best. Best of the best. Sean Penn and the best of the best.
The milk carton like
best of the best. Look,
but I think
Roberts is in best of the best. Come on.
But I think
karate movie. Julia Roberts' brother was in it.
I think the king of the
let my dog. Don't do my dog like this.
Queen of the Ring versus West Coast card is actually going to be like more tactful. I mean, I don't know about Disaster and like I feel like Caustic and Bonnie might get a little
you gotta get out of the way.
Might get a little ratchet, but like for the most part, I think those battles are actually going to be like pretty cool rap battles. Unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think they're all going to be good rap battles, and I think that Bonnie is a great battler, male or female. I think that females definitely should be competing with males. I don't think they should be relegated to battling other females. I think that it's all in how the content is delivered. And every time that, like when that Dej Loaf song came out, try me, Try me. Gonna kill this whole motherfucking family. Yo, family.
Family.
It's 9:45.
I ain't playing.
That's how we
Yo,
end
that shit just slaps, right? So, like, I think that females can definitely make hip hop that I like. I think that, like, Lauryn Hill, there's definitely been multiple times in hip hop where,
No
like,
Name
my
Gypsies,
my
right.
general, like, not dislike for females rapping has been, like, completely overwhelmed by respect, the utmost respect for just bars. And that same case has gone for battle rap. I've definitely seen Bonnie live and been like, oh yeah, she'll murder most dudes. So females definitely have a place in battle rap. It's not a fucking it's not a physical thing, you know. All right, this is a live Dirtbag Dan show. Spicy beer. Frak was here. We gave away tickets.
Check out my music.
I think even Austin B got some love. Shouts out to King of the Dot. Always fucking showing love and making sure that the fans have an interactive experience. They put together a flyer for like the event of us having this live thing just so we can give away tickets. That's fucking awesome. The bunker's gonna be dope. The bunker's always fucking dope.
Are you going? Oh yeah, definitely. You're doing comedy. Can I come, Wendy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the pay-per-view as well as always because it wouldn't be right if your boy wasn't in the mix. So yeah, we're gonna just wrap it up right now. My name is Dirtbag Dan. Frak's been with me. This has been the Dirtbag Dan show. You bitch.